Okay.
If you just say, yeah, I don't know, that was weird.
Yeah.
Like this. Oh, that is funny. And then it's done.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
cute little Danny.
Luckily, we didn't.
guess what,
lose
everyone?
much.
We're back.
We weren't gone for long. Those that have watched the first part of for an hour and a half, that's where we're at now. Yeah, appreciate your patience. Next campaign, we're going to try to record, so it's not so much of an issue anymore. We're done with this. We'll do like one shots and stuff, but
That's because our internet's.
I can't. Yeah, we just when things just drop, I can't stand when quality goes away or technical issues. Someone calls me because I get spam calls at night for some reason, and it just disrupts everything. Yeah, horrible. Anyway, so we should have it fixed. So we will
It's around.
continue where we're at.
It's
So
around.
thank you so much for
Is
your
it
patience.
working?
We're back where we are. So an old alchemist enters into the tent, and he says, "Well, you know, I have a couple invisibility potions that I could spare, and
Give them to us, please.
but I would require them back if you're not using them after, please."
Oh, we're gonna use them.
How
As
long
in-
did
Do
they
you
last?
want to live? And take them from them.
How
Put
long
them in
did
my
they
bag.
last?
They were 1 hour, I think.
Yeah, invisibility
Okay.
potions are 1 hour.
All right, and you said 2.
Yes.
All right. What else you got? Anything to blow things up?
Well, we do
Wow,
have
someone's destructive.
we do have a little bit of dragon powder that we might be able to spare. A little bit of a keg. Yay big.
And how much damage will that do?
Oh, heavens, what are you planning on doing with it?
Answer the question.
Well, if you light a little bit in your hand, it could create a spark. If you have it contained,
Why would we want to do a
if you
spark? We want to
contain
blow
it into
things
the
up.
actual keg, it could definitely blow up about 20, 30 feet.
He's saying it could blow a hole in a door.
Or you could put it next to a pillar of an
Fine.
underground.
In theory, yes, you could absolutely collapse any cavern.
That's what we want to do.
But make sure you're not in the cavern, because that goes without saying.
I wonder if you could. I
So-
wonder if you could close in one of the entrances and then funnel them into.
That's what I was
one.
saying. That's what I was saying, I think, before we got cut off.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. We need to, because that's kind of what they want to do, is
It's
on the little
3300
land
style.
bridge. But if we can really get
Yeah,
them all
Thermopylae.
out, are all, then they're gone.
Yeah.
The little water ants are dead.
Hopefully they don't dig well.
I didn't think about that.
They do. Anyway,
I mean, they did dig the land bridge.
anyway,
Let's. How do I work the keg?
You light it on fire.
fire.
I just like the whole
Oh.
thing on fire
Oh, you can open it up with the cork on the side, and
with a coke.
yes, a coke.
You can coax it open.
There's a cork on the side.
Oh,
If you spill a little bit out and light that flame, the whole thing will
Oh.
combust.
okay. So I can
Be
go like
careful.
that, like a little trail,
Yes.
like leading to it, and then that way we can be out and light it.
Do like a 200-foot trail. So when it gets to the barrel, there's nothing in it.
That's not what I'm
It
saying.
gets to it. Dun, 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 dun. Just like a little bit of a
But it would be scary for everybody in the
It was
room.
It would be intimidating.
that would be. Anyway, let's
You only have one of these?
well, dragon powder is not easy to come by. It's very, very
Okay,
expensive.
fine.
So
You
it,
can't make these people happy.
No, you're doing a good job.
it
What else
sounds-
do you have?
You see him go, okay.
It sounds like we should take this and perhaps send 2 invisible with the keg, the powder keg. Drop it at an entrance to funnel them in, to funnel them out. Maybe if we can block this front entrance, force them all through the water entrance, which is much smaller.
And
Or the
that's where they'll have another force waiting for them, right?
Well, and Dork is leading a flank as well, so And there's also another flank on the other side. So if it goes well, you're able to draw them out with that plan, blow up the entrance so they can't escape. You can also surround them and kill them, while the main force, well, aquatic force, more trained force goes in the back and attacks and wipes everyone out. The
So,
point,
what do we need to do to make this happen? Do we just need to say that's what we're doing?
you just need to make a decision what you're planning.
I think that's a good way to go.
Yeah.
All right, it sounds like the most concrete plan you guys have had, and we didn't in much time, so I think that is a pretty good one. Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
I hope it works, because otherwise someone's blowing up. Octopus or no octopus. All right, so the plan. Ready?
We only have 2 invisibility potions.
Yeah.
So the less stealthy of you. I'm looking at you, Austin.
Who got the?
Everyone roll a d4.
2C.
Whoever rolls highest. What'd you get?
I didn't roll it.
Roll a
Is
D4.
this
Do
okay?
you want
the one
Oceanus to
with
come
the-
with you, or
the
do you
one
want
with
him
the
to?
I got a 1.
Do you want Oceanus to come with you, or do you want him to go with the aquatic force?
Well, I'm gonna go
Aquatic
with
force.
aquatic force because that thing, he's just a ball and chain. I'm just kidding.
Well,
Okay.
also he's a main target. They hate him a lot.
And he
As you
caused
saw.
a lot of problems last
They
time. for
really
us.
wanted him dead. They focused on
Yeah.
him.
Okay, you guys take the invisibility potion.
But you rolled a 4.
He rolled 4.
That's my dice.
Oh. I rolled a 1.
That's
Well, I
mine.
know. You guys got both opposites. I was in the middle, so then I decided that you guys should.
You
take-
probably should have not had it either way because your dexterity is 20. So it's like a +9 to every
Faking.
stealth roll.
He owns the
I,
god
I
stat.
am the knight.
Okay, Batman.
All right, so
We need to get you a cowl.
within a couple of hours, you're in place, away from some rocks off the side. You pop the invisibility potions, those that are available, and then you approach to the front. So let me explain this path. It's a mound. It's not like a flat path that leads there. You can either choose the left side, the right side, or
Or to go over
right
the
up the
moon.
top. Yeah, you can go on the mound.
I prefer Almond Joy.
Okay, Almond Joy for him.
Because almonds give me the squirts. Name that quote. What show is that from?
Sure.
I have no
That
idea.
is from Parks and Recreation.
Oh. I remember
that
that
is-
show.
You have
Alright.
me mounds because almonds give me the squirts. This is Ron Swanson.
Good old Ron. All right, so what are you doing? Left side, right side? Because are you just going straight across? Does it matter?
Does it matter?
It
Um,
does.
I don't know,
ask just for
guys.
fun.
You decide. I don't know.
Which way has the most cover?
The left side.
Then we go on the left side.
Side it is. All right, so I need you all to roll stealth. Invisibility people, I'm not going to even have you roll stealth at this
Okay.
point because you're too far away for really anything to happen. But
Us? We went somewhere? Where did we go?
you guys are headed in.
Oh, we're headed in.
Yeah, you're carrying the keg.
Are we going back in the same way we came?
No.
No,
Oh,
you're
okay.
the
We're
front
we're
entrance.
blowing the front entrance.
No.
Oh.
The attack is not started yet. They said that they will be attacking within the hour.
Oh,
So you need to move pretty
Okay.
quick.
Yep.
Should we have
My
our
stealth?
our water potions?
Roll the 2.
I think we should.
I'm just kidding.
Are
An
you
18.
like pots and pans banging on the sand like as you're
Hold on,
going?
hold
like
on, hold
the
on.
sand's really quiet.
Have you ever seen Have you ever seen the Simpsons episode where Bart's walking through the house with pans?
Yes.
But he's got a pot on his head.
Mhm.
That's key in this moment. No, I actually rolled an 18.
I accept that 18. But is Nilsio with you? No, we didn't.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
No one likes that dark elf.
No, I'm saying if Oceanus is a problem, then Nilsio definitely is.
By the way, the
that
time,
guy, we're
the time
always
of
looking
day,
after
it
him.
is it's almost twilight. It's just where the sun is just over the horizon. It's not quite dipped to the plain,
Okay.
but it's
So it's almost sparkly vampires.
Okay.
almost.
Show me
sparkling
the
vampires.
map again. So we're going on
The
the
left side.
the
of
left
mound.
side.
You're going on the left side
Leafed.
of the mound.
of the
The entrance is
Left.
right at the front.
Yeah.
and we're invisible. It's the keg invisible too.
Anything you're holding.
Even my dragon. My dragon's not with me.
I was about to say, are you taking your pseudo dragon with you?
No.
All right.
Be pretty funny if like your armor and weapons were just like floating.
That's what I'm imagining. Do you have your little arm bands for swimming fast, just in case we need to?
Nah, I
this
threw
is not.
those away.
Awesome.
So sneaking, it takes you about 15 minutes. Sneaking, it takes you about 15
I
minutes.
don't
to
like
get
ridiculous
close.
answers.
I was like,
that was a
Grace's
very valid
GTFO.
question.
15 minutes it takes you to get there because you're sneaking and going slow. As you're getting closer, you notice along the different cliffside, it's just this mound of, and it's got actually almost 2 peaks to it. There's a rope bridge going across the top. There are plenty of Savagin atop, and they are not exactly, they're looking out, but they're not like super attentive. They haven't noticed you at the moment, otherwise you
Have they
definitely would know.
would they have noticed the army? Can we tell?
Roll perception and see if you can see if they are prepared for war.
Oh, that would be 12.
With a 12, you see they are armed. From a distance, you see a couple of them have the outline of spears. They're kind of hard to see at this distance, but they look kind of prepped for fighting, which they kind of already are all the time. So it's not really indicative of anything.
Doesn't mean much. Plus they're guards.
True. But you are getting closer. I need you to all roll a stealth check. 2 of you are invisible. You roll advantage. Advantage.
Oh, thank goodness.
16.
Much
for me.
better. Natural 1 and then natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
That's how you roll.
I was like, oh no. Oh
17.
no.
Okay.
This is bad.
Good. All right. So you managed to get up against the basically the shelf, and it goes up quite a ways before, and it's very jagged. This place just they built it out of rock, but they carved. Originally, it was carved out of into this big like mount, like kind of a mountain. But then now it's been dug all around. You can see just footprints all over the sand that you're on this little beach area. But you have found a large door. It's made of stone. It has 2 guards on either side of the. I love how immediately like.
Oh, but he can't see me because I'm invisible. Are you with us? You're with us, right?
Well, I'm not against you.
Anyway, so
I appreciate that laugh more than anything else tonight.
I love it so much. I never want anything to change. This is just marvelous.
He also knows that I'm reaching my limit of like tolerance now.
For absurd.
But you know what that means, right? When you get to that edge, that's when the real pushing happens.
Oh, it's so true. And the good stuff just gets better. and
Well,
worse.
Let's
The guards
play.
have not noticed
Wanna
you.
rock and roll. Oh.
They're about 60 feet away from you. You are right at the mount. You're on the left side. As you get there, it kind of curves and goes around the side. You were just below the mound. Why was that hard for me to say? Where it goes up to the main level.
I'm so confused
We
now.
got around to it.
Ha! All right, let's do this. Anyway, so they have not noticed you. You have all rolled very well on yourself. They rolled horrible on
Oh,
their
well, thank
perception.
goodness. Thank goodness we had advantage because.
That one would have been fantastic. I really would have wanted to. She falls and splashes into the
Right
water,
at the front.
and then keeps slipping, trying to get back up.
Oh, I'm holding the keg.
Oh, that actually would have affected it pretty badly. All right. Anyway, they don't know you're there. The entrance is right there, right at your fingertips.
Wait, let's see. Okay.
Kill them.
Yeah, I'll shoot
There's
them.
not much to it. I mean,
Is
Why
it
are we
one
talking
and
about
only entrance, or are there more than one opening here?
from what you saw from the original schematics, like from the lizard folk, there were 2 entrances. That being said, they are doing extensive remodeling. There's a good chance that there are multiple entrances.
Extensive remodeling.
Yeah, I
Are they gonna
know.
flip it?
Yeah, they're going to flip it. The market's hot in Salt Marsh.
That's what I'm saying. We need to get on the ground floor of it.
All right.
It's a seller's market.
We need to invest.
Sell.
Oh my God.
So he's getting out his bow. What are the rest of you doing? You have a surprise
Location.
action. Is he the only one doing anything? I'm just curious. Will they need to do anything? Is the-
That's, no, we
I'll
won't.
just say no. I'm gonna throw out.
In case we
Probably.
If you
do,
were an arcane archer,
I
you
don't know
could
why I'm
hit all
looking
of
at
them
this.
once.
This doesn't matter.
right?
And then if it missed, it hit them again.
Being an arcane archer was so
It
fun.
was like the best thing ever. If you hate missing, just be one of them.
Well, I guess I will.
Especially high levels with an oath bow.
All right.
Basically killed the god. In like
All right.
6
I
minutes.
am going to do a few things in a very quick succession.
I'm so excited for that.
So I am going to shoot at one with an adamantine arrow.
I love those arrows. I'm glad you bought those.
And because I have assassinate for something that has not taken that has not taken an action in combat yet, I have advantage. So I'm gonna roll.
Which is is that an auto crit for?
No, adamantine is
An
if I
assassinate?
hit, then it's a crit.
Oh, okay.
Let me get this
assassinate-
ready, 'cause I'm sure you're gonna roll
assassinate,
critical hits.
Means I have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that
Okay.
has not taken an action.
Give two
Two
attacks.
natural
Nope, that
ones.
was a
Advantage.
advantage. And the
do
higher of
natural
those
ones?
would be a 22.
That is a hit.
And so because of that, I do have
There's
sneak
a
attack.
Saladin with a scimitar. There's one with a trident. There's one with a spear.
I
and
thought you
there's
said-
one with.
I
You
thought you
said
said
two.
there was two.
No, there's two on either side.
Oh.
That's what I said. Are any of you else preparing
Oh.
actions?
Okay. Hold on then. We need to go back because
Well, he's still getting
we
ready.
thought.
is what
Okay,
he's
because
saying.
we thought you said
You
just
are going to hit.
two,
No,
you
I said
didn't hear-
two on
I
either
know.
side.
but I only heard two.
That's what I heard as well. But two on either side makes
Roll
more
the
sense.
tape. Yeah.
No, we believe you, but now that means we actually
I
have
thought
to do
everyone
something.
like nodded when I said it, so I thought it was
No,
pretty clear.
no.
I'll say
Goodness,
everything
no.
twice tonight.
Okay.
I'll say everything twice.
Okay, so
Okay.
I am going to fire at that one.
The one closest to
which
you then.
Oh no! Oh
hold
no!
on,
Oh, no.
which means
Oh, no. Sorry. I lost my lost my spells.
She's over there panicking.
I don't know where they
What am I
went.
gonna do?
Tatiana
which
never
means
panicked.
because I have assassin. Oh no, because I used adamantine, I criticaled,
Oh.
Yes, and I have the chart ready.
and I'm going
crit.
to,
A
Charge
sneak
ready,
attack.
good. I know, seriously. Insta kill.
which also means.
Overkill.
Oh no, never mind. Adamantine arrows don't break, and so the critical hit arrow explodes, causing half damage is kind of null on that.
In the sense that I would say it ricochets. I wouldn't say explodes. Because
I haven't been doing that this whole time though, because I've been picturing an arrow actually exploding.
fair.
So I haven't been doing. Okay, 42%.
42 is your percentage. Torturous impairment. The target becomes incapacitated for 1 round.
Okay, is that double damage on top of that?
Uh-huh. That's how we're doing it. And same goes for you guys.
7, 15,
Everything's
30.
fast, quick, and deadly.
No, that's take all of my damage and then double it, right?
Yeah, he's dead.
Then I'm going to take
I mean, there's not much to it. He's dead.
Now I'm going to take my action surge and fire
Action surge.
fire at one on the other side.
Wait, did your arrow blow up and do splash damage? Okay.
No, because I'm using adamantine. They don't.
So you're
break.
shooting one guy on one side, one guy on the other
Yep.
side. Okay, and then there'll be one left on that one.
The other one was a 21. Does that hit?
The 21 definitely hits.
And that is a
It better.
critical of an 82.
Oh my goodness. That is, goodness me, gutted. The target suffers triple damage. You pretty much could roll most things and he'll be super dead.
54 points of damage.
Yeah, he's super dead. He actually, the arrow goes through him in such a way, with such speed and force, that it does some very gross things to him, and everyone saw.
Yep.
And I'm going to say the guy next to him, since it's a shocking, horrible display of violence, he does not make he's intimidated. and frightened. of
So did you kill one or two?
Two.
Two.
Oh, horribly.
Okay,
Yes,
so
two.
kill two that were next to each other or
No,
opposite
one on either
sides?
side.
So now there's one on both sides. One is terribly afraid, and then the other one really has no idea what's going on. It just happened. All right. Now, anyone else doing any sneak attacks or anything like that before we?
The
Um,
one that has not noticed, I'm gonna cast blindness on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually kind of feel bad for your guys' enemies. It's just kind of the way it is. All right. Blindness. How does that work? Do I have to roll for that?
It's
Leave it.
probably gonna be a saving throw.
Ish. Is it just called blindness?
Yeah.
All right.
Choose one creature that you can see within range. Constitution saving throw.
He rolled a 2.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have a plus. I'm not telling you that.
A plus something.
Never mind. Yeah, he didn't make it.
I've been cold.
He's
all-
blind.
He's
why I had this jacket
blind
on.
for a
Is
minute,
it hot in our house?
but at the
No,
end of
no,
each of his turns
no.
he can reroll.
Okay, fair.
But I figure with him being blind, not knowing what happened, I'm hoping for confusion.
Well, there's definitely that.
Yeah.
Were you doing anything before initiative?
I will cast Frostbite on whichever one.
The one that's not blind?
Yeah.
Okay, the one that's scared. Okay.
Yeah. That's 2d6.
2 days.
Oh, it needs to stay. It
Well,
needs to
well,
succeed on a Constitution saving throw. But he is scared,
You rolled an 8.
so he didn't.
No, he didn't do it.
What's a d6? I know what it is. Ooh, 6.
So far, my
6.
bad guys are
Nice.
just.
Guys,
What did you
this
roll
should
twice?
be a good night.
Would you roll?
12.
12 total?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I did the max on both.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I love that. That never happens. That never happens.
the frost
last time.
all of a sudden
Yeah,
this
last time.
ray of frost just hits the other one right in the chest. That's currently frightened. His friend that just got disemboweled in front of him.
But the
And-
blind one is like,
And he falls back against the door and he's just super confused and in a lot of pain. He looks shards of frost just like coursing through him. He looks very destroyed. Roll for initiative. Of course, they rolled a 4 and a 1.
good. I rolled low, but that's okay. I will roll. It's fine on
Guys,
initiative.
I'm not even gonna say that this is
Did
gonna
you-
last more
did
than
you
one
roll?
round.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Well done. Well
Too bad it's for initiative.
That's
What
okay.
What did you roll?
20.
Austin first. What'd you get?
11.
10.
11
I didn't
and
get
10.
too far from you.
All right, Austin, your go.
I'm gonna hit
Bum, 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 bum.
the same guy
Oh, I was like,
with
He turns to his crew. Everyone dies. I'm going to slugging. What a turn of events this is.
I found
The
a
sudden-
better offer.
The sudden attack. We've been working on the
Oh,
side, by
that's-
the way.
That's one thing that you wouldn't have. Would you have prepared for us turning ship and fighting with the Sawagi?
Honestly, it's an option I considered.
really?
Yeah, you guys are super unpredictable. So I have to.
I want
plan
to
for
take
them
this
to do that.
fortress. I want to clear it out and I want to name it mine.
It's just called mine. Is it a mine? No, it's. No,
I'm gonna hit it with the wand.
The
Who lives
wand
here?
of Gamelon?
He lives
Yeah,
here.
it's
Oh.
18.
That is a hit.
And
I'm glad you have your wand.
yeah, you gave it to
I am
him.
the key to this plan's success.
He takes 3 whole necrotic damage.
3 whole necrotic damage. The one that she hit, or the one that was blind.
The one that she hit.
The frost.
That kills him.
Yes.
So that was enough. He was hanging on. So the wand was like an Eldritch Blast, right? Is that what it
It's
was?
necrotic.
Necrotic. Okay. So suddenly he just pops up above the thing with ha! And this wand of dark energy, this ray of dark energy hits him, just crumbling
Throw the
him.
wand at him.
You're still
You're
invisible.
doing
so
it wrong.
That's not how you use it.
Also, this little kills him, and then the one that's blind has no idea what's going on. The poor son of a. All right, your turn. Gosh, I just feel bad for him.
27.
It's a hit. It is hit.
50.
Yeah, dead.
No. 50
Oh.
percentile.
Oh.
Like,
I was like, why? What is happening? severing strike. The target's offhand is cut off. So he's like, what's happening? And you shoot him in the wrist and his hand falls off. Oh my gosh.
Maybe he went through his hand before.
He has
it went through his
disadvantage for
chest.
the remainder of the encounter and 1d10 damage every round until healed. That can happen to you guys. by the way.
26
Want that
points
to
of
be
damage.
clear. That is death.
Yeah, he died.
Well, he bleeds out on the sand. He just it cuts his hand off, and I'd say it cuts his hand off and also sticks into his chest. He's dead. Congratulations, you're out of initiative, and the 4 in the front are dead. It
Hooray.
was
And so-
relatively
and
very
so-
quick.
We're planning on blowing the door open. Is that what we're
talking
doing?
about
with-
collapsing it so that
The
But-
the plan was to have them drawn out and then
Yeah.
collapse
Yeah.
it. So
Oh, that's right. So we're waiting.
yeah.
So should we set it and put like a little pew trail, and then we can like, you know,
it doesn't like someone kind of moves the sand, so it's not connected anymore. All right, you better decide quick. So they're
I can't think like that.
you see off in the distance
This is
towards
why I
the
wouldn't
tree
do well.
line movement. They've already started to move.
Our people?
Our
Oh, okay.
So we need to light it and bust out of this.
No, we wanted to wait until they come out,
Draw
and then
some of the force.
right, and then is that what we decided?
Draw some of them out.
Is that what we decided?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then we're waiting.
Otherwise, we're wasting the human effort.
Okay.
Easy bit of
Can
that.
you light an arrow on fire? Because that would be a good way
Does
to.
someone have a fire?
Hellish rebuke.
Do you have something that could light my arrow on fire?
I have flint. Could tie like a piece of like shirt.
You went up to the front unprepared.
No, I'm saying to do it from like afar.
Someone's gonna have to sacrifice themselves
I'll do it.
to the tune of.
I just got a text from my wife
Someone watching
saying
fly.
that my son woke up crying and that his arm hurt. And so what my wife concluded is that his arm fell asleep while he was asleep and that he's fine.
Well, I'm glad that he's fine. I was gonna say, do you need to go?
No, I that's what I was laughing at a minute ago.
Oh,
I saw
okay.
that come through, and at first I was confused, then concerned, and then I thought it was funny because
Henry's always like, my toe hurts. I need toast.
I need toast.
We're like,
I mean, it
okay,
makes complete sense.
because that helps. We're like toast. Okay.
All right. So, as you are deciding what to do,
I'm leaving the keg right there by the door. And I'm walking away and saying, someone else deal with this because no one's giving me an answer.
Don't you have a fire spell or something?
Me? No. I have nothing.
Could you burn
I
it
have
with
fairy
Could you burn
fire.
it with
That's like
radiance?
basically just
With
a
the radiance
flashlight.
spell?
No.
That
Can
doesn't
you
start
strike it
fires.
with lightning?
Would the moonbeam do anything like that? It's
Lightning
radiant.
explode.
Can
Well, I
you
know
lighten-
that. Okay, fine. I'll just do lightning. Are we doing it now or doing it later? When are we doing it?
Now, go.
Just
3.
trapping them in there,
two,
the aquatic
one.
force gets
Okay,
out.
I'm just gonna use my flint and still. Wouldn't that work?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm just gonna do it.
Right now?
Run. Yeah.
Roll initiative.
No one said anything, so I'm just
Are
doing
you
it.
okay? All
He
right.
told me to go.
This
He
is
doesn't know what's
happening.
happening, so I'm just doing it.
Okay. Well, the good news is roll dexterity saving throw because it's gonna go off real fast.
Natural 20.
Nice.
You run so fast, the explosion sends you flying into the water, and you're fine. But
Did you
what
guys
in the world? I assume you guys weren't in blast radius.
Yeah.
We're standing out there, so I'm like, what's going on?
Hey.
He told me to go, and he's just
A
looking like,
real,
yeah, sure,
a real
we can
Action
wait.
Jackson moment. Let's do this. All right. So the damage to the door.
No, I kick down doors. This is what I do. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Okay. Well, what was about to happen was the force was about to leave that door. It was about to open up. You know this because you hear the shouts and screams of a good deal of soldiers on the other side of that wall.
You better run. You're not
Humans.
invisible.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They're all dead.
I'm confused.
No,
What's
They're not
happening?
prisoners.
Yeah. The
The ones
Sawa-
we didn't go into
the
and
s-
save.
The Sawagin scream and screech as bits of rock just splat them into the ground. The door is now a hole, sizable hole. A bit of the wall is collapsed. They don't have much of it's kind of like a trickle now. They can't just like walk out the gate. There's now just a small amount that can come out at a time.
I think I made the right choice.
Only time will
I need you all to roll stealth.
I'm like treading water. Yeah, I think I made the right choice. I'm invisible.
I think so, actually.
We're invisible.
Let me check that one. I'm pretty sure spell would end.
You just
but-
told
yeah,
me
yeah,
it's
you're
an
invisible.
hour. It didn't take us an hour to walk up and do all of that.
Nope, you're fine. Spell would end, but this is not a spell. All right.
No.
So the invisible. All right. Roll. What was your
It's
rolls?
just-
17.
17.
do I need a roll?
Well, no.
I'm in the
You're
water.
invisible.
I'm in the water and I'm invisible.
I'm actually gonna have you roll with advantage because you're invisible.
What am I? Is it
I got a
stealth?
10.
Okay.
18.
18. All right. So
It almost a natural 20, but then
here's
it moved,
what happens.
guys. Yeah.
After about 5 minutes of screaming and different sounds going on within, it gets a little quieter. You're not sure if your ears are bleeding or if if they've stopped altogether, which in this case they have. There begins to emerge. You can kind of peek out just a little bit and see. I would say with your rolls, you kind of dug yourselves into the sand. Because there's not very much place to hide, but with your high rolls, I imagine you kind of like went, ghost recon mode, where you like got yourself into the mud.
I'm a crab.
Yeah, crap. I mean, you might pass. Anyway, so they start to leave one by one, just furious. Like they are
Does
just
The Sawagin?
yes. All of their spikes are at edge. They just look terrifying. You do hear shouting when, by the way, once the ringing in your ears has stopped, you hear "yeah" within ear distance. You can hear the people are trying to get the attention of the Sawagin. They are looking around frantically, like looking for who just blew up their door. They see the dead Sawagin outside. Granted, most of them are bits, before and after, and so they are searching, and they have now covered the entire beach. They're just everywhere. Up to this point, there's now 50 on the beach just around you. And they start moving across the shore. Some of them are clutching bloody wounds, but they're moving forward. They are marching to war. The sand, however, as they're moving, is starting to push out a little bit. And some of them have taken to going into the water, swimming right around you, near you, and you're just kind of like, just like stealthily, like kind of moving out of
This is
their
my
way.
nightmare. I have dreams like this.
Underneath you, the ground shifts. Like you just feel. I know you're not touching the ground,
Oh, okay.
but the ground shifts to the point where it's actually touching your feet. There's something large in the water that's moving underneath you.
It makes me think of like when you're in water and you can feel the temperature of it change. And
Yes,
it's like,
that's exactly what she's feeling right now.
That's called urine.
colder.
Oh.
Water gets colder.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever had that experience? It's like, oh, what's under me?
I'm so scared.
William Hoffman said son of a beach. I think that's a pretty beaching comment.
I think that was
You're
the best
hired.
one I've ever met.
Anyways, so you feel something brush past you. It doesn't.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's very large. It brushes
I'm
past
invisible.
you. Yeah, and it doesn't notice you.
I'm not bleeding.
But you kind of can see the way it moves. It's about this thick. It's a giant serpent. It is moving through the water right next to you. It's come out of some kind of underground. It's a
Snake.
snake. Anyway,
Snake.
and also the rest of you kind of, at this point you're hiding. You can't see the full of it, but they just keep coming. They just keep coming.
It's
Some are
a giant
stepping on you.
serpent,
Like, yes.
poisonous snake. What is it called?
It's just a giant serpent.
A giant constrictor snake. Because I want to turn
Speak
into it.
parcel time. You want to turn into it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can turn into this one. It's considered not just large.
Huge.
Yeah, it's very, very big. Anyway,
Did you see me? I turned into a giant octopus.
do you want to be an invisible octopus? Because you can be an invisible octopus.
I can be an invisible snake.
Hashtag rage quit. Oh, good.
What?
All right. Anyway, so they're stepping on you. They're moving around you, and you hear the soldiers up ahead screaming and I mean, behind you, I should say.
You know what? You guys are making fun of me tonight.
They're getting
without
really
me,
excited.
When I've started.
The battle sounds like it's begun. Arrows are starting to. They don't know where you are. Your guys.
I'm gonna be a giant seahorse, guys,
Arrows-
because that's an option.
Arrows are hitting all around you, into the Salagine, into the water next to you, all around you at this moment. You are in a very bad place. I've got to read a few things to be fair. Okay, arrows hit directly between your legs, right over your head next to your ear. It actually like hits your like right here. Like it just you just feel it in bed, and you're like wondering if someone found you and is trying to stab you. One lands in the water right next to you. You did not get hit by the shafts of this volley. And
Of the humans,
yes, they don't know where you are.
they're going to kill us.
Possibly.
That's okay.
Anyway, you hear shouting,
Well, they better
and then you hear
make
clashing of
these
swords.
big statues.
The battle has begun. So, that being said, they're still coming out. A lot of them. And
It'd be nice if we had another.
they're
powder
jumping
keg,
into the
huh?
water and swimming. They're all moving forward. Glancing back behind you, you see that snake has come up out of the water. It is humongous. And
It's
you just,
nowhere near me anymore, right?
No. Well, its tail is.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Anyway,
okay,
you see
okay.
arrows embedding into it. It's screeching. You see fireball hit it and just ignite part of its scales. Just fall
I would
off.
like to take a few shots at that big serpent
Okay. With
as part of this whole action sequence.
yeah. No, you are welcome to do
No.
anything. That snake is thick.
I'm not turning into.
It's a thick ass
I'm not turning into any kind of big animals
He's
here because the humans will kill me.
Honey badger.
They will kill me.
Honey badger don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It does if it's dead.
Anyway, the attack is going in full force. There is a moment that you see. Shoot.
Uh-oh.
You hear, even at this distance, Doric yelling, "Charge!" And he comes charging out with a group of his people at the snake. So he's leading the attack against
Who?
the snake. Doric and his men.
Oh my goodness, he's dead.
We'll
Oh,
see.
Dork.
I've got
he
some
was
rolls to do. But
An
anyway,
interesting soul.
the good news is the bulk of the force is now out. There are a few people next to you. One that looks, well, people, Salagine. There's a large priestess-looking one. She's got like a headdress, and she's got like arraignments that show like some kind of symbols to like a shark on her. And then you see a very large, 8-foot-tall Salagine with that definitely resembles some sort of royalty of their kind. You can assume that this is the Baron. And he's standing back just waiting.
I want to kill him. I want to shoot him.
There's one more thing. There's also a woman standing next to him. Also, definitely what you could consider the Baroness or a decoy.
And how far away are they?
They are within 30 feet. My good sir. Interesting choice that you made, but also really fun because now you are literally next to the big boss guys.
I would.
Okay, let's do this.
The battle
I know
commences.
this. I know what I'm gonna do.
All right, this is technically surprise round. May the rolls be in your favor. That's all I've got to say.
I would.
So, do you want to roll first?
This is a surprise round. Do what you're going to do, which is fantastic for you.
I would love to shoot with an adamantine arrow
I know
at the
you would.
Baron.
And as he readies his bow,
Yeah, you're all
A
doing
big-
something at once.
dark cloud forms overhead.
Oh,
It's
gosh,
like
this is gonna get interesting. I
really
wonder if you one shot
scary.
them. I'm very
How
curious.
far away did you say the snake was?
The snake?
Yeah.
The
I
snake
did
is
leave.
about 60, 70 feet away from me.
we need
Battle map.
something.
They have not taken a turn in combat yet, right?
No, they've just been shouting orders. That's how you know it's them, because they are.
Does a 27 hit?
Okay,
Oh,
make a
goodness.
battle map because I need to know.
I'm gonna
where
take
we're
that
at.
laugh as a
We need to
yes.
get like
Yes.
some like things to
That-
show where things are.
Yeah.
That's a 40%
Let's
on
get
the
some, like-
critical.
visualization. Here.
Mm,
Wow.
yeah, what are they called? Miniatures.
Yeah.
We should get some of those.
Yeah, next campaign, 100%.
Let's do it.
Big hole, and then we've got the ballon,
Okay.
and then. Look at their names. Oh, what's happening?
Okay, where's the snake? Where am I? Where?
The snake is right here.
He's on land now.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
And Dork is over here.
And how far is he from? Oh, how far is the snake from us?
He's about 70 feet away,
Oh, okay. All right.
so you'd have to actually move a bit.
Oh,
away.
oh do I?
Should you? Right?
No, I don't. Not with
And then He
lightning.
is right here.
I
And
have.
then we have Alston right
Oh, is
here. And then we have you in the water still.
Yeah,
You
I'm still
have
in the
not
water.
moved.
I have
Alright.
not moved yet.
And then we have. I'm just called you Freya.
Whoa, that's
That's a
been
throwback.
a few years.
Yeah. Let's see. Your name
Like
is.
4 years. I haven't been Freya in like 4 years. Three
Gotcha.
and a half.
All right, sir. What is the
Long
damage?
time.
So I rolled a 40% on the critical.
That would
Oh.
be
Oh
the same
boy.
as that other one, right?
Actually, I don't believe it is.
Oh.
I think it was on a different.
2% different.
Yes.
Where's the priestess?
It is different.
Is she right next to the Baron?
40 even. This one's called monstrous damage.
Mm-hmm.
Hate you.
Did you kill him?
Hold
The
on.
target suffers triple damage.
Oh,
if
did
you
I
wanna read
did
it.
I mention that I was using
Yeah. Yeah,
my
you did.
shadow arrow
You did.
as well,
Oh, nice.
which is an added 2d6. So let's see what this is.
If you one shot the Baron, I'm gonna tell you something. The choice words of your luck.
Yay!
My goodness.
Do you need a calculator?
Oh no, I know exactly how much it is. So triple
Genius.
that would be 45 points of damage.
tripled?
That's after triple.
Okay, I was like, because if that's tripled, I mean that's.
I did not roll damage well. I will say that.
All right.
That's still a lot though.
Uh,
I mean, like the most I've done is like 6 or
Right.
12.
I think I've had a 12.
Well. Let me get him right here real fast. When I say real fast,
Only
I mean
45.
slowly. Where in the world is he?
What was like the
Tell me he's
max
not
you
in
could have
here.
done?
On that, add
12, 28 times 3, so 84 points of damage.
Yeah, you didn't roll well at all.
I rolled a 5, a 1, and a 1.
half of what you could have.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well,
It's
neat.
still really good.
Okay. Well, cool.
Oh, neat. Neat.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Wait,
It's fine.
hold on.
Did you miss one? Tell me you
Wait.
missed one.
Hold on. Sorry, I forgot. I get 2 more d6
Yeah.
Because your sneak
because
attack.
of my sneak attack. So 7 plus 6 is 13 plus
Times
8, 21
Times 3.
times 3, 63.
Add another 63.
No, 63
Okay.
total. Instead of 45, it's 63.
Okay. He's not dead.
No.
Come on.
That wouldn't even
Come
kill me.
on.
It goes straight into his chest.
That wouldn't even kill you?
No.
Oh my gosh.
It hits him with such force, and
I'm
he
so
is
weak.
huge.
Yeah.
I'm
It
at
sends
48.
him reeling
Really?
backwards,
Wow, what
and he's bleeding profusely
happened?
out
I
his
don't
chest.
think
But his yell is something that you will always remember until the day that you die. It is the most ferocious thing you've ever heard. It sounds like if a lion and a dragon had a baby and it yelled, it would sound kind of like that. And it sends fear down your spine, and to the point that actually I need you to roll like a wisdom save to see if you can not be afraid of what you just did, because it didn't kill him, and that was a strong hit. You know it.
Need to find the.
When you
Ooh, those
leveled me
are
up,
all
you didn't
really
give me
bad.
points.
I think I did actually.
Really? He's at 91 and he's at above 60.
I am a
I
constitution
know that, but I'm
class.
saying he's at 60, so how is mine so low? I'm like half.
I actually believe that is your.
Really?
I believe I did level that up. Anyway, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
All right then, you're not doing it for me anymore.
That'd be a
Good.
10.
10? Okay.
Mina's doing it for me because she's very lucky. She always rolls natural 20s. She tells me.
Okay, you're fine. Fine in the sense barely.
That's luck.
You met it, essentially. No one, you guys don't, I don't even know if you saw, but it was like this moment, he just pops up out of the sand, just launches this arrow into his chest, and the Baron just screams, and all of you are just like, oh no. Like, and the Baroness at the same time.
The Baroness came out?
Oh, she was right
She's
next
next
to
to
him.
him.
I thought that was the priestess.
There's a priestess as well.
Oh,
There's
I
three
missed
of
that
them,
part.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, anyway, she's very upset too, and she screams, and you can't understand the language, but she points at you. And who else is doing something real quick?
Me.
before-
Me.
Yeah.
I don't know where
The
my
battle
pencil-
rages behind
Did you
you.
take my
You just
pencil?
shot the Baron with a very, very mighty blow.
I've never fixed my spells.
I was gonna cast a Bane on those three.
Okay,
Hey.
Oh, but
It's a
hold on.
sneak attack. You can do what you want.
Yeah.
Okay, I call lightning down to hit the
Can't you
Baron.
still?
Ooh.
And
Yeah,
so,
I think so, yeah.
so he has to.
Well, when you do it, I want
There we
you to
go.
say I cast both.
Okay,
You didn't know we were here.
each creature within 5 feet. You guys are not in 5 feet of him.
No.
Good, just making sure.
believe so.
But all
Um,
three of them are within 5 feet.
I know
Are
it's
they?
the point.
They're pretty close.
I mean, if you guys were within 5 feet of them, then whatever.
No.
You deserve it. I'm just kidding. 5 feet, they must make a dexterity saving throw.
Everyone within 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
See if
We
I
got a 15
If I went
from the
first, that'd be a
priestess. We got
lower.
a 5 from the Baroness, and a 17 from the Baron.
Okay. Then.
Priestess took the damage.
Then.
No, the Baroness did. No, I mean everyone's taking damage.
Well, yeah, hold
She's
on.
just taking more.
Where is my D10? I'm not gonna ask Mark because he
burn them all.
Yes, that's a D10. Mark's over there with a smug smile.
8.
Triple damage. 888.
Yeah. Okay. So the Baroness takes 24 damage,
Everybody else takes that.
and then the other two take half, so 12.
Okay. So 24 for her, 12 for them.
Oh, I love Call Lightning because it lasts for 10 minutes.
As a sudden storm appears above, it strikes in the center of them, turning the sand all around them to glass, and them. I mean, the Baroness takes the brunt of it.
And as that happens, while they're distracted because they're getting struck by lightning, I swim to the shore. Very.
Right. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna cast Bane on them.
you were like 5 feet away.
Yeah, I know.
They need to roll a charisma saving throw.
You guys are like, you're gonna debuff them so hard. Aren't you?
Oh, you
All
wouldn't. You
three of
wouldn't.
them?
You wouldn't let me
Yeah.
do move. I can't do movement.
You can move to the 5 feet. That's fine.
Okay.
We got 11, 16, and a 4.
So just one beat it. The 16.
Okay, so the Baron beat it, but the other two didn't.
So they
Okay.
have minus 1d4 to any attack roll or saving throw for the next minute.
Okay.
Too bad it wasn't on the Baron.
Yeah. It's okay. I have other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least they
so-
got free glass out of that. That's a pretty sharp comment. It's pretty cutting.
Cutting edge.
Oh my goodness. All right.
It's really pretty when lightning hits. sand.
roll
It's really
for
Especially when
initiative.
it goes through people first.
You can bring a souvenir
Yeah.
home. Blood glass. What'd you get?
Natural
Of course
20
you did.
for a 25.
Why aren't you excited for us? We're rolling really
He wants
well.
us to
It
die.
has nothing to do with your death. It just has to do with the fact that you guys murder this entire campaign so much
We have a special set of skills.
It's
of
all key.
course we're
and
going
so
to.
much luck.
It's all key.
It's all key.
It is.
Well,
I know-
you're
I moonbeam.
no. I would say actually you all do a very.
Moonbeam.
Your
Oh,
debuffs.
stop.
Your debuffs.
Giant
take you well.
octopus.
That's true.
Call
This is-
lightning. I mean,
That's pretty, yeah.
You guys do. awesome
moonbeam.
We all
Did I
awesome
mention
things.
stuff.
moonbeam?
So mine is D4 every
Hold person.
Attack or save.
attack or save.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I mean, you scare everybody.
I don't fight. I scare things.
Dread
Exactly.
claw. Dread claws in the name. All right. Initiative is rolled.
You're still cool, Keith. I'm sorry I didn't mention you, but you're.
The
still
Baron rolled a
cool.
19 on his initiative. He did not beat you. You may go.
Oh, do we roll?
Yeah, you roll initiative.
Initiative. Have you not rolled your initiative?
Oh, I did. Oh, sorry.
I thought you had.
Did I not tell you what it was?
No.
When was this? Did we?
Just now.
Oh,
That
just
was
now.
a
Oh,
minute
okay.
ago.
I didn't roll.
Okay, I was like, what did you roll?
A 9.
15. I was like, how many times have we rolled this? I'm pretty
Ouch.
sure I haven't done it.
This is the
Because you didn't
second
roll
time.
11.
This is
What's
the
that?
You rolled 11 the first time.
Right.
Yeah, I
got
rolled
a
it.
20 this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got 20 last time.
I got a 15.
Okay. So the order is done. All right. Key, do your business.
I
Do your
shall
magic.
I shall draw another adamantine arrow, fire it at the Baron once more. Since he has not taken an action in combat yet, I still get advantage.
Because he hasn't had a moment.
Oh my gosh.
Of course.
And that's a
it's already quick.
does a 29 hit?
Yeah, hard.
Okay, then let's go ahead and roll.
It's not
That's
fair.
that's a 72. That's a 72%.
Gosh,
Mhm.
It'll probably be that
might
on
as
damage
well
too.
be. Oh,
It's that one and that
My.
one.
You just gotta throw level 9 stuff at us. Where's the level 9
Oh, that was a
supplies?
shadow
Or
arrow
the-
as well.
oh, it's
Just
not over yet, but
I'll just-
for sure.
I'll just throw that out there. That was my
the challenge
last
rating
shadow
9
arrow of
or
the day.
11.
Oh no, they're very strong. No, these guys could one-shot you pretty good if they got a good roll. That being said, I don't think they'll get that chance. He got dire consequences. Your allies receive advantage on all attacks versus the target until the start of your next turn. So if everyone attacks him, they're pretty much gonna hit him.
Advantage.
What'd you do? Let me guess. 600? Was it about 600 damage?
Oh man. 3 6s.
You gotta be.
So let's see. 18. Hold on. 18, 20, 22, 30, doubled, 60 damage.
That was so good. I love this. I love.
Baron Ketmaka hardly knew ye. He was going to hurt
Huh?
you. The Baron gets an arrow through the forehead and dies. The crunch is so sickening it almost outweighs the initial roar that he let out. You know that in his life he was a terror, and his death, he put him out like a flame. Done. The Baron died.
The
Congratulations.
You happy?
With that, the Baroness gets seemingly larger. She gets enraged. It's not a good look, and she's staring right at you. But it is not her turn. It is
What
the
was-
Baron's
what
turn.
was-
He's dead already.
What killed him?
My arrow.
To the forehead.
Well, yeah. What was it? A special attack or just?
It was his own love of war.
That was deep. I want to give you an inspiration point, but that wasn't like in game.
You gave me an inspiration point, and
Yes.
I never wrote it down.
Yes, I did, and I was wondering if you'd ever use it. But Tatiana, it is your turn. He, I love and hate you. As a DM, I kind of hate you. As a player, you are a force to be reckoned with.
Good.
So
It's
what's
almost like you played D&D before.
so what's
It's
around?
almost like I
Optimized.
curated this character to be just
What's
that.
is it just
thorn
the
in
Baroness
side.
and the
I love it so
Baroness and
much. The Baroness and the Priestess.
Okay.
At the limit. That's
No
who
one
you
else
see.
is around them. They're
I
all.
mean, all the soldiers are charging off to battle, and they're just
Is there
standing
anyone
there.
coming out?
just filled full of arrows.
I mean, they're standing after getting hit by lightning. I mean,
Well,
that's-
the Baroness took the brunt of that.
I know, and
blast.
she's gonna take it again. Okay, what is it?
I just imagine her just like just casting it in the
Uh-huh.
water and just like, what?
Well, I'm out now.
Yeah.
I'm still invisible because it hasn't been an hour yet, right?
No, I don't think you guys will ever come out of this without being invisible. I
Being
think you'll be
invisible.
During
done.
this
And they're
fight.
just never going to know.
Oh.
So they have to succeed on a dexterity.
Pretty much the only one that they
throw.
see here is Key.
Yeah.
Yeah, Key's the only one on the beach fighting them. Like,
They have to beat
He's
this.
like Rambo.
You know
He's
what?
got it. He's just like
And
he's
because we're invisible, he's gonna get all the credit.
well, I mean, in fairness, he almost single-handedly killed the Baron.
Call lightning.
Yeah.
12 damage.
You did a whole 12 points.
That's 12 damage I
That's
did not
true.
do.
That's true. I was like, I did more. Oh, I did 24 on the bear.
You overkilled him by about 25.
I blew up the door. I
You
mean,
did that
Overkill.
without dying.
I
The
did.
good news, if they try to cast Resurrection, there's nothing left of his brain.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you do?
Call
Lightning.
lightning. They have
Alright.
to succeed on a dexterity.
The Baroness rolled a natural 20, and the Priestess rolled a natural 2.
Minus d4. Or does that matter?
Well, the natural 20 is just an automatic success despite it. 2, they have to roll a d4 to see if they get less than that. Oh, they got 0.
10,
She hardcore failed.
8,
The
7.
Priestess is like, what's happening? 7?
No.
You're doing that. Okay.
Yes.
8 and 7?
I'm tired.
15.
Okay.
8, 7, 25.
25 DiMaggios. Alright.
So the priestess
Again, a
gets,
lightning strike.
priestess gets
right after
20.
he gets shot in the head.
Priestess gets 25. Baroness gets 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
12 and a half.
No, it's 12.
Goodness. Alright. It is now the Baroness's turn. With rage and lightning coursing through her. Yeah. Yes. She goes into a blood frenzy.
Oh dear. You better run, please.
You see her.
Can they smell us?
She jumps
You
to.
can see me.
She jumps
know,
to
but
her
come smell
her
us.
husband, grabs his blood, smears it on her hand, and wipes it across her face and chest and neck. And then she looks at you and just starts moving. And she's also about 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Forearms, claws, and spikes all over her. She dives atop you with her spear. She rolled a 15 plus 4.
Minus a d4.
Okay.
So
Alright.
just 15.
Well, if.
She
Oh,
got a
D4.
14
I see what
plus
you're saying.
4, so she got
18.
18.
She
18
hit.
to hit. All right, so she comes in with her first attack. So, all right. 7 and a 2 for the 7 plus 3, 2 plus 3, so
15.
15. And that was piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
And then 1d8 poison. So 2. So 2 poison. So you're poisoned and you're also being
So
stabbed by a
does
spear.
that does that damage, that poison damage, happen every round?
Yes, 2 damage every round. Until she keeps adding onto it with more strikes. But that was her first attack. Her second attack is she tries to bite you. 17 and then plus her 4 minus d4. She only rolled a 1, so that's definitely a
Yeah.
hit.
Yep.
The bite does 1d4 plus 3, so not too much. 2,
5.
so 5. So she does 5 piercing damage as she bites you as well.
Okay.
So she stabs you, throws you a little bit, and then jumps on you and tries to bite you and
Uh-huh.
tears a bit of your skin off. It's a bit terrifying because she's much larger, but I mean, you are a ranged person at close range now. All right. The next person in line is the priestess. You hear her angrily chanting in a strange language. The water begins to move. There is
We might die.
coming up from the water
I hope we.
a two-headed shark creature. Yeah,
Is it Maui?
no.
Welcome.
No, but you sense that this thing is much more than just a creature. It's got a bit of a aura about it that suggests that it's almost otherworldly. Anyway, it is summoned and it is not attacking yet, but it is going to roll its initiative. It rolled a 1, so it's last. Next we have Alson.
I'm gonna hit the shark thing with Ray of Enfeeblement.
So does
The
that
what
mean it
thing?
goes
Ray of
not,
Enfeeblement.
does that mean
The
that
shark,
this
the two-headed shark thing.
two-headed shark goes next round, not this round, right?
It goes next round, correct? Since it was just summoned.
Yes.
So
You know the deal.
it would. I'm assuming I saw it. I mean,
Oh, it's very apparent, especially with the
Okay.
chanting. It's not like it's hiding or anything. In fact, it's very like, look at me.
right.
Intention.
Does a
Pomposity.
pomposity? Does a 19 hit it? Well, let's see. No, that would be a 20.
Yes.
22,
Yeah, anything up there is a definite hit.
So strength attack still half damage for a minute.
It's halved.
Strength attacks. Yeah.
Oh,
Strength based
for
attacks.
1 minute. So
Yeah.
that's 3-4 rounds.
So
So
that
6
would be
seconds per round.
si-
So
yeah. 1 minute. That'd be 10 rounds.
10 rounds. Yeah. Shoot. Okay, so strength attacks are halved.
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay.
It can make a Constitution save at the end of each of its turns
Okay.
against the
thank you.
spell.
Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah.
All right. It is now Key's turn.
Oh, it's back to me.
Yes.
Then I am glad I prepared. I am
Might be
going.
glad you did that. All right. So
I figured.
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
you do not take any effect.
I'm going to move 35 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fire,
Turn on your heel and shoot her.
turn on my heel, and I'm going to shoot her.
So you reach the edge. Are you going towards the door or towards like the bank to the left?
Which
or right?
way has the best chance for cover?
It's all in the open at this point. If you ran towards the mound, towards the bridge, and you got on the other side, then you'd probably have half cover unless they're right next to you. If they did any range attacks at you at that point, it would be half cover. If you're on these.
That's the
Technically, you're
direction.
down.
That's
towards
the
wall.
direction I'll go.
Okay, gotcha.
So moving that far away,
You were next.
and then and then I'm gonna shoot with an adamantine arrow.
I'm sorry, I don't. I don't know what that
Inspiration.
was.
Let's see.
Insert Eminem lyric here. Getting one shot. Nice, Mark.
Does a 26 hit?
26 does hit.
Then it criticals
I know it does.
for a 24.
All right, what horrible thing have you done now? All right, you've nicked an artery. Congratulations. The target must make a successful DC con save or suffer additional 1d8 damage every round until it saves. It rolled a 4. Good job.
Yay! 1d8 every round.
Well done. It's
What were you
technically
hitting?
this round.
What?
What were you hitting?
The main lady. What's her name?
Baroness.
Okay.
Baroness.
You do not know her name. She has a name. It's a good
She
name.
has a name.
It's a girl's name too. I think I've said that almost
almost
every.
every time.
Yeah.
Did not have.
Yeah. Cool.
We
Along
always
with-
have we
and-
always
China knows you're here.
we
which I'm
always
surprised
have a
we didn't do.
Mulan reference
Um,
in every episode.
Can
right?
I use? Can I
I'll make a
use
man
a? With that, can I have used one of my superiority die for a goading attack on her?
You may, sir. You may. I mean, you can literally do
Sorry,
that.
I did that. I did that
I
a
can't
little.
stop you from.
I did that a little out of order, and I apologize.
You are forgiven.
So it's me yelling at her, saying,
I don't like you.
Get up on out of here.
Yeah,
Okay.
seriously, one shot the boss. It's not fair. It's not fair. I don't like this.
"So what? So,
How's
so."
Dork?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I was just
Oh
gonna ask.
no.
I was gonna ask that.
Hold on. Oh, you silly book.
Dork. Go on.
Attack.
I'm gonna bore you with the
You hit a
details
creature with a
of the
weapon
battle.
attack. You can spend damage roll. Okay, they need to make a wisdom saving throw. She does.
She does. Does she rolled a 9.
Then
Wisdom. Hold on.
Yeah.
I want to check if she has. She does. She got a 10.
So
Wow.
she
Probably not.
takes disadvantage when attacking anyone else except
Except
me.
for you.
Mhm.
Yes.
She already has
Goading. Are
disadvantage
you doing
against
goading
us.
attack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
She already
so
has disadvantage at 4. D4.
Yeah. Actually, can you hold 2 concentration spells at a time?
Yes.
You can. Oh.
What?
Well, I would imagine they're two separate things.
what?
Oh.
No, you can't. If it has concentration, you have to.
You have to give up the one.
Yeah.
That would.
Oh, it
yeah,
does?
So I would have given
Mhm.
them
Concentration, you can
Okay.
only
Yeah.
do one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right.
So
Oh, okay.
You know that.
I was thinking something else.
Because
Sorry.
I did. I did.
I did
Raven
know
Fever
that,
Man,
yeah.
So
that's
I was like,
only
okay.
that's only through the end of my next turn.
I thought you were saying, can your stuff and his stuff be
Disadvantage for him.
stacked? Like your stuff and his.
Oh,
I was- I
no,
was-
I was talking about my 2 different spells.
No. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Bane's not in
You're
effect
just not.
anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were literally
Yeah.
talking about his thing and your thing.
No.
Could
Yeah.
his count? I'm like, yes, of course it can. And I'm like, oh wait, no.
Is it my turn?
no, yeah, I
Not
have
yet.
to
He's
finish
still-
my damage.
Okay.
So,
Please do.
in goading her along, she now takes till the end of my next turn takes disadvantage on everyone except me. And
this is the Baroness.
yeah, and that was 40 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Oh, Tatiana, your turn. Unless you're doing anything else, sir.
No, that was my full.
Jeez.
That was my-
Louise.
I want to look and see how Doric is doing against
I'm
this
curious
snake.
if you just went up against everyone by yourself, how you do. I'm really curious. We should do that someday.
How is the snake battle going? Is
Roll
Doric dead?
perception.
Oh, no, don't tell me Doric is dead. 22.
You rolled a natural 1 versus its natural 18. He's been killed. You see it happen is the worst part. He gets picked up by the snake and just kind of torn to pieces.
It's like a
not-
Jurassic Park moment.
Okay,
Unfortunately,
so
it's kind of. I'm not gonna lie. There's a little bit of that twinge because I made a lot of backstory with him, and it's kind of sad.
so what's happening over there now? Are there's people like
Okay.
backing away from the snake?
Oh yes. Well, they're nervous. Their captain just got torn to shreds.
And so they're at least 5 feet away from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
definitely.
All right. Lightning strike on the snake.
Not just.
Yeah. Well, it's 120 feet
I'm sad for Doric.
Like-
I really am.
range area.
I'm
oh,
making
no, no.
things really
Sorry.
simple
Si-
with
What did you say? How far did you say? 60 feet?
70 feet total.
Oh, dang it. I'm too far.
I mean, you could technically move 10 feet.
Oh, I moved 10 feet and then I cast it.
Okay. All right. You do so.
Oh, no. It's 120 feet range. But
No
the cloud,
problem.
but the clouds is a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius. But I didn't put it just center over the
No,
island,
I
so
got
I
it.
sent it over. Okay.
I got it.
I was looking
Yeah,
at that wrong.
that's fine.
Okay. All right. So it has to succeed on a dexterity saving throw, and it's not because it's a snake.
It does not succeed.
Yes.
Roll a 6.
I'm like, it won't. It better not.
These guys have not rolled well on their saving throws.
What was that?
I didn't see it. What were you holding? You're holding it. What does it
I
say?
am, but it didn't. It
Well,
like
then
it
roll
went on
again.
the
Then
went
roll
on the
again.
edge, and I was like, what was it? Did you see it?
I'm like,
Because I caught
I
it. Because it was
'Cause it
off
was
the
falling
edge,
off.
and I caught it, and I was like, wait, what's it?
I'm actually impressed you caught it. First off, that's pretty good.
Ninja skills.
All right, roll again.
Okay. Ooh, a 0 is 10.
0 is 10. That's max damage.
3, 2, so 15.
All right.
Wait, was that right? Was it 10? Yeah, 15.
Minus 15 on the giant snake.
And no one is within 5 feet of it. They're all.
That's my next Bard song coming out. All right. All right.
No one else is in.
No, it just
Okay.
suddenly out of nowhere,
Okay.
they see him get killed, and all of a sudden this just blasts him 3 times.
I want to like just go and like rip it apart.
I
I'm so
believe it.
mad.
I am very mad too. All right. But as far as you see, the rest of the battle looks like it's not going great, because that's not how they roll. All
Oh,
right.
just with the snakes. But how is everything going
In
with?
general, it's not going well over there.
That's why we're killing all
In
of these.
fact,
Stop rolling. Stop it.
Scheisse.
Stop it. What are you doing?
Okay.
Did they do better?
Not great. All right. Anyway, next person in
He
line.
hates.
The
he hates life.
Baroness.
Did I make it to half cover?
Did make it to have cover. At if someone's doing a, like if they're right next to you above you, then you're not. But if they're like throwing something at
Yeah.
you, then yes.
Okay, let's.
In this case,
let's
real
go.
quick, she's. Well, I mean, this is literally what she was gonna do. She is
Are
still
we
in her
still
blood
going?
frenzy. I hope so. We are.
Yeah, we are. It's still going on my lap.
All right.
Mhm.
Half cover. Also negative d4.
So half cover.
She
gives
rolled
me-
a 10 total. She throws her spear with so much force that it embeds itself into the sandbar and goes through, but like reaches like right here. It doesn't quite reach you. Would have hit areas, but it wasn't a full hit. But that was her first attack. Her second one is she runs towards you with her claws out. She doesn't really need a spear, but that was just an attempt. She moves her full distance. And
Which is-
she's in with this.
What's her full?
Her full distance is 40 feet.
Ah, okay.
Okay, cool. Natural 20.
Woohoo!
Hey, someone's actually getting hit. All
Yeah,
right.
Let's hope you don't get beheaded.
I hope you don't get beheaded. Yeah, I'm literally like,
you know
I
what?
actually got
I'll
a little.
have done my.
I'm
part.
getting a little nervous because
Um,
I'm not pulling any punches. So here we go. Where is it? 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 It's not moving. Sorry, my screen is being slow for some reason. Oh shoot. Harrowing disfigurement. The target suffers a permanent -2 loss to your charisma forever
Yay! You're ugly now.
due to horrible scarring and the loss of an eye.
Yay!
So Key is now one eye. By the way, Key just has one eye now. He has horrible disfigurement, which means he is terrifying to look at because of a horrible scar from her claw. Natural 20. Now for the damage.
Oh, Key, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I mean, it's the end. At least he didn't get beheaded, because it was really close to that. That was the next one up. Okay.
Well, at least there's that.
Yeah. I mean, that's good, right? You were lucky.
Don't forget about the poison damage. That's separate.
But it's separate. But still, I've written it down.
You said there was a two-headed shark.
Yes,
Where is that?
it is coming. So it's
No,
not
no.
its turn yet.
Did we see it?
Yes,
So where is it?
it's in the water behind you,
Behind me.
right behind you,
Like over here.
But I'm on the shore.
still right behind you.
But it's a shark. It can't go on the land.
It's not that kind of shark. two-headed, and there's something very.
How much
strange about it.
damage did she do to me?
I'm counting that out
Okay.
right now. So we got a 4, 2 2s, and a 4. So that's 8,
12.
12. Plus 3 to
How
each
long
of
is
those.
10 minutes?
15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
10
20,
minutes
21,
is
22,
60
23,
rounds.
24.
60?
So it'd be 15,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So I can just
Total.
keep doing call lining
Yes.
until the.
right?
Yeah.
Until the cows come home.
Yeah.
I'm
do
sorry
this.
about your disfigurement.
Eh,
At least
I've
you're
had-
alive.
I've had worse.
I mean, not. I mean, it's gone.
I'm not a very charismatic
So
person
she
anyway.
just throws her spear, runs at him, and just jumps with both of her hands, just claws across his face and chest, and you just see his eye just get ripped out. I mean, it's gruesome, and it's a bit worrisome. Next we have the priestess. The priestess looks at you, attacking her snake.
She can see me?
No, but she sees magic energy being cast over and over in this area. She has a special ability of.
But it's loud.
Yeah, but she
So-
rolled at disadvantage twice, and she got a 16 plus 3 on her. She sees you, hears, senses, I should say, you.
Okay.
Doesn't so
'Cause I'm like, it's a
from what I-
cloud.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but the way I've handled invisibility in the past is they have to guess at the square that you're in, and they have
that
a
is part of
50%
this, yeah.
mischance.
That's actually part of
Okay,
it.
good.
She can sense where she is. She sees movement in the sand. It's very apparent there's something going on
Yeah.
over here. She's got a very good chance of missing.
Yeah,
That being said,
It's tracks.
it's like
you
a
can hear
50.
it.
It's a 50%.
well, it's like if someone's invisible right in
percentile.
front of you and you see footprints, you're like, okay, he's over here.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like, they
you have to
still-
like call the square, and then
This would
it's
be like a ritual
percentile.
spell too, right? Being a druid, this is like a ritual. That's how I would envision it.
Yeah, but I think that one's also verbal.
Uh,
I believe. I'm not sure. Either way, she did sense her. She is magic, and she's sensing her. So, for the sake of time, that is what's happening. But she also is getting disadvantage. Not much of an advantage or disadvantage in this. So let's see what she does.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of other.
No, I think
additions.
no. You're right. I always do.
There's a blindness condition back in here. I was looking at it earlier.
So what I do is I roll percentage
Or
die.
invisibility, I mean.
Yeah,
Anything above 50
is a hit.
is a hit.
Yeah, that's 50%.
Also, she has to roll to hit as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah, yeah.
So in this case, she rolled an 18. She rolled an 84 to hit.
Sweet.
So she hit.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
what happened. She
I'm not
was a-
saying you're not being fair.
No. I'm just letting you know what happened in the process, just so people at home watching can understand how I do things. There are definite rules for that, but
Did
that's,
she got me?
she did hit
Have
you.
disadvantage.
Um,
Attack rolls
I'm
against
dead.
the creature have disadvantage.
No.
I only
Which
have
is temporary
48 hit
disadvantage,
points
yeah.
Well,
because he rolled horribly when he
So that means you
leveled
guys
me up.
should be having advantage.
I
on
don't
your
think you.
attack
I
rolls.
don't think you did
I
it.
haven't missed anything.
I don't think
yet,
you.
but
I don't think you fixed my.
I guess I could have critted. That wouldn't have done anything. Though.
No.
She did 48 damage, didn't she?
No.
Well, what? Look what he does.
well, she's not key, and no one is
Oh,
key.
look,
Key is a
63 damage.
god.
Oh, that didn't even kill me. I'm like, oh, I'm way dead.
Okay, all right. So
You just hit the priestess.
the priestess. The priestess.
No, you hit the snake. Priestess hit you.
The priestess hit me.
Yes.
I thought it was the baroness.
No, this is the priestess.
Oh,
Or this
good.
one,
Whew.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That may not be a good thing. I
so
mean, the baroness just took out his eye, so I'm a
Yeah.
little like, ooh.
suddenly
Please don't do that to me. I like my eyes.
you see her eyes go black, and she starts casting something really dark, and it's just coming out.
It's moments where I
And
could
she
be like,
hits you with a beam of energy, necrotic energy.
I'm
It
dead.
washes over you, draining moisture and vitality from you. You must make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, what's that?
That's roll a d20 and tell me what you got.
Do I add this,
Your
You're safe.
constitution.
the saving?
Yes.
19.
Good,
Oh, thank goodness.
because this is a 4th level spell.
Oh my.
Yeah, you heard her baby. All right. You still take
Or the
half.
snake is her baby?
Well, I mean, not really, but
Oh,
yeah, I mean that's gross.
just
I mean, they're not solid. They're not a Yanti. which are
No
your-
more of those. We're done with those.
Suddenly, the Yuan-Ti attack.
No more
All right.
Yanti.
Uh,
I've had my fill of Yanti. I'm done. How long did we do that campaign?
It's been
that went for a
easily
year.
over a year
Yeah.
ago.
Okay. Okay.
Year and a half, maybe
8d8 is what you're taking.
Oh.
You're taking half.
My.
8d8.
So I need some help here. All right, everyone ready? Ready for this? All right. We have a 3. We
I don't want to
have
keep
a
track.
4.
7.
We have a 6.
13.
We have an 8.
21.
We have a 3.
24.
We have a 2.
26.
We have a 5.
31.
And we have a 4. But you take half.
35. So it would be 17.
17 damage.
Oh, thank goodness, because I'm like, I'm
You
on
feel
dead.
worse than you've ever felt in your life. It hits you
What
and
did you
just
say? 17?
17.
yes, you're instantly dehydrated. You see your skin just like crinkle and all this energy just like sucking the water out of you, but you resist it with every ounce in you. You just pull everything you can from the spirits and you manage to fight it off. Good for you. All right, that one's a big one.
I don't like
It's
this.
called Blight. It's one heck of a spell.
Mm.
If she cast it at 5th, it would have hurt a lot more. Anyway, next we have that shark creature.
Sharky.
Did it roll better than me?
No, actually,
I
no,
haven't
it's your
done it.
turn. Yes, I
Did,
apologize.
doesn't it go at the end of next turn, or was that last turn?
That was
No,
last turn.
no,
It was technically, it would have gone that turn if it because it was right after him.
It is 10:30.
Yes, we're
So,
going to quickly. do this.
I see this happen and I go, hey, that's my move. I'm gonna run up and jump on the priestess
Oh,
and
okay.
use my charnel touch.
He's gone charnel touch her.
She needs to roll a Constitution save.
All right.
This isn't going to end well.
4.
Alright.
Oh, good.
They
For
have
her.
not had one save.
So-
Oh, that's not true. We've had a few saves.
Yeah.
But the vast majority have not been saved.
She takes 10 necrotic damage.
She does.
Yes.
Ooh.
Could you get to like level 9 spells? Like, what level do you need to be?
Depends on.
Up there.
Depends on the class.
Let's have a look. Show me.
You
Druid.
drain her, and she dies.
Oh, she's dead.
Which
yeah,
one?
she had 33 hit points, and she'd already taken a lot.
The priestess.
Sweet. So you just jump upon her after she's casting these horrible dark energies, and you're like, no! And you go up and just
for
drain her, and she
Actually,
falls dead.
for a druid, you get your
Yeah, you
first
do that a lot.
9th
You
level
drain
spell
people, like,
at
last-
17th level.
Do you get anything health back, or that's like...
No, I didn't. No, not
That's
on
crazy.
Okay, that's a
that.
different-
I wasn't gonna use my.
Okay, priestess is out.
I don't
Thank
need it.
goodness.
Allison just jumped on her after she started frying you. With that
Oh,
though,
I knew we were friends.
no one sees that happen. She just suddenly just like just dies. I mean, she's targeting something. You know it's her.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I'm curious. Do all of the little sagwagon people, do they notice that their leaders are like dead?
Not yet, and I have rolled for that. They're
So I
a
want
little.
to just yell.
They're a little
"Hey,
busy.
Your leaders are dead.
Start severing some heads and be like, "Hey!"
Start holding up the.
Except the Baroness
heads
is
of
still
the
there, right?
Baron and
The Baroness is still very much
For
alive.
Okay, whose turn is it?
It's the shark.
It is the
Sure.
Just eat me.
Sharky,
And
sharky,
let's
bite,
just
bite.
be done with this.
Oh boy.
Someone needs to cast like cold or lightning damage on me because I'm resistant to it.
He does half damage on strength attacks too. The shark one.
Ah,
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
it's fortunate that you scare everybody.
And drain them of life. Okay, well,
Ray
we'll
of
see.
Enchantment.
You are lucky.
Nice.
Very, very lucky. It jumps out of the water to the other side, kind of like
Does it have
onto the.
legs?
It kind of does. It's just a weird abomination. It nearly gets you. You're basically in between both of its heads. Like it knows kind of where you're at. It starts ripping the priestess apart because it knows you're there, but it doesn't get you.
I was just checking. I'm not looking at your notes.
Mm.
I was just checking to make
It
sure
does
it was
not
right.
get you. It is now top of the round.
But it attacks me.
It did.
Hellish Rebuke.
Do it.
So I think He can roll a dex save for that? Is that right?
Hellish Rebuke. Well, let me check on my charts. Reasons. There it is. Oh, oops.
Dex save, yeah.
Yeah. I'll do that. There we go. And it's 7.
Nope. So,
So we're like below 10.
feel the
Most of
fire, friend. 7. So 15. 15 fire damage.
damage. Nice. Okay, cool. Alright, now we are top of the round. Key! Oh, Key, save the day, Key. Kill some things. He lets out his war cry.
I
Sloth for the babies.
am going to disengage,
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. You just lost an eye.
move 35 feet toward where there's cover,
Maybe stabilize.
if I can maybe go there.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to turn and fire.
Oh, you're gonna fight.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I'm not going out. You took
Eyeballs
my-"
dripping from your face.
Well, yeah, it's gone. It's just gone. Just ripped out.
And I am going to use my
Imagine that
inspiration
moment would be
point
very exciting.
to crit to have advantage on this roll.
Okay.
Does a 29 hit?
Was that your high? What was the other? What was the low one?
27.
27. Oh, so the low one was 27. The other one. I was actually just about to have you roll disadvantage, but since you rolled advantage, I'm gonna say the lowest one was equaled out because you just lost your eye. And
Yeah.
You're shooting a range thing.
Yeah.
So I was gonna have on your first one roll disadvantage, but since you averaged it out at 27, that's a
You
hit.
think as an archer, losing an eye would be like the worst
One of the worst.
thing ever.
You could have lost an arm. The one below it was
Yeah.
arm. The other one was decapitation head.
Yeah.
So he was like right at the cusp of horribleness.
But since I fired with an adamantine arrow, it's another
it,
critical.
it sure is.
That's a 90, my friend. That's a 90.
Dare I say?
And because I had advantage, I do get my sneak attack damage. And I'm going to do another goading attack on her.
Oh,
So-
she also rolls a d8. 5 damage. Bleeding.
Yeah. What's a 90?
Severed limb.
Yay!
The target's arm is severed. It suffers disadvantage for the remainder of the encounter and suffers 50% health loss every round.
Oh wow!
Wow. If you wouldn't mind, a wisdom saving throw would be nice for her as well.
Okay. Alright. Well, first, she's losing half her health. Secondly, she got a 4 for her wisdom.
So she gains disadvantage if she didn't already against anyone but me.
Yeah.
She has a
Which
disadvantage
she-
on her disadvantage.
And let's roll this damage, shall we?
Let's.
So is it half plus what he rolls for damage? Yeah.
So first half, and then now what you roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say probably dead.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a wild guess. I'm just probably in the like 40, 50 range. Can you imagine doing 40 or 50 damage every round?
Hold on. I need to double
It's
check
your
this.
fault. You let him fight adamantine arrows.
How do you stop that? He had the money and the time.
You let him do it.
He did
You
it.
could have said no.
It was a mercantile station. They were able to find it.
That would
I
be
rolled for it.
54 points of damage. That's after being doubled.
How do you want to do this? How are you killing her? Obviously, it hits her in the arm, rips her arm off, but
It's gonna be
it
more.
can be more than that. How are you? What do you? You can do like a follow up, like awesome move.
It's gonna be more of
Even if
like
it
a
means shooting another
disengage,
arrow.
backing away, a yell of pain, anger,
She took her bloody
disgust,
eye.
and just right in the chest.
Yeah. Okay. So this is kind of like the bonus arrow that just happened. So you jump back, and that release of the arrow, she sees it coming, and to her it's like this. She knows. Like the one, her arm just got ripped off
By the arrow.
by the arrow, and then the second one just follows up quickly into her heart, and she just slumps over looks over at her husband, and then just falls into the sand, bleeding
He
out.
always has to add like something and like to kind of like give us a little twinge of like,
It's the
look
character.
what you've done.
Well, I make my enemies real people. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
she's
so
not a person. She's
the only
a
one left
monster.
alive is the maw creature. Now it is your
What?
turn. Is the
Two-headed shark. The snake's dead.
Well, the snake is busy getting attacked and fighting over there.
Oh, okay.
It's technically not in your initiative because it's kind of in a
Away.
separate part.
Is there
you
any-
you did damage to it. It is part of it, but it's not like focused on you at all. It didn't know where that came from at all, for many reasons other than you're also invisible. But anyway, it's your turn, Tatiana.
And so the shark thing is
Attacking Alston, trying to find him.
okay. Is it on the land?
It is on the land. It is very large. Two heads thrashing. It's
How
just-
far is it from?
It's really close to you and him.
Oh. I cast. Hold on. Let me check.
I
Wait a
cast Sagwagon.
Okay.
Jeez, Key. He's just
Okay,
like
so my
marking his
lightning is
bow
still
bearing.
stays there.
Put a notch in my bow.
I should put a notch in your face, I think.
That's fair. She took my eye. I killed her.
Yeah, and her husband.
Yeah. And everyone she'd ever cared about.
And you could possibly single hand the army. Given the distance. I mean, if you were at range.
And with enough arrows.
Bonus adamantium! Just like crits. Everyone just gets scared
I
and
have
beheaded.
200 adamantine arrows.
That means
That's a lot of money, but that would be worth it for him to just.
Just destroy the whole army. Yeah.
I think Key's end life, what he
Are
would
we
do is like clock
within?
tower.
Are we within? I mean, I don't know where he is, but am I within 5 feet of this thing?
Yeah, I'm right by you because I just killed the
It's
priestess.
big enough
Oh,
that it,
that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, she wasn't right by me because it was a ranged attack, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought
That she
she
did
was
on
like.
me?
He said she came up to you during
Oh.
that attack, but
When she was walking forward, blasting in this area, trying to get you,
yeah.
happened to hit you. But luckily, it was only half. 'Cause you would be like 5 hit points.
All of my things have like range on them, so
You can move back.
I know. But can I get him to move back with me?
You have no idea where he is.
Exactly. So I'm sorry.
You're doing
I'm
what you're
sorry.
doing. You're doing what you're doing. It's
what?
fair.
What's the damage I take this round for poison?
So I move back, and I'm going to
Thank you for being fair.
cast
I've murdered
moon.
everything that I threw at you.
No, I'm just
In
gonna.
fairness, you guys put yourself in this situation.
I'm gonna move
Possibly the best place
away
you can
like
put
5
yourself.
feet ish and away from it.
Okay,
So
so
I'm like 10 feet away.
so you're moving towards the battle. That's
Yeah.
basically
And I'm
where
gonna
you're at.
cast lightning. I'm sorry.
That's fair. No, I need you to roll
so
a
he
dex save.
needs
Yeah.
to do it.
Oh no.
What'd you do?
She
12.
rolled a 1.
12?
The
Oh
What's
dang!
the beat?
13. Dang it!
the maw only
Oh.
rolled a 1. So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
at least it wasn't ice knife. Just kidding. Definitely.
No, that.
Yeah, no,
the-
you know, I think the only thing that's hurt me this campaign has been her. I may not be exaggerating when I say that.
I don't think you are. I think that's true. Like I said, all of my stupid spells are like
Area of effect.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, but they're the ones that do the best stuff. So I'm sorry.
All right.
You can have all
What
of
do
my
you
money,
do?
okay?
You're like, oh,
This is an abusive relationship.
the captain. Secretly, she can.
Quartermaster beats me.
15, it's not that bad. It's not that
All
bad.
right.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have the Baroness, who's dead.
I was like, what?
It's okay.
Alston, it's your turn. You just got struck by lightning.
It's
It
fine.
was just 15.
It's
It
fine.
wasn't that bad. This is the first time
We-
he's been hit.
We still haven't come out of my temporary hit points, so we're fine.
All right. He's taking this creature is taking damage until
Huh?
your turn.
You're not dead. You're
No.
not close to being dead.
This whole area is
Right?
just covered in like
Are you close to being
crackled
dead?
glass. And
Huh?
Are you close to
sand
being
and
dead?
blood.
No.
Oh, that's what I
Yeah, he's
thought.
not even out of his.
He's
I have a set of temporary hit points.
Right, okay.
he's also
What about you? Are
still
you
on,
almost
so-
dead? Eyeless Wonder?
What?
Are you almost dead?
I just wonder.
So, it-
no.
Its
Okay.
its heads are close to me. I'm
I've
actually
taken
going
my
to.
39 points of damage.
They're like chomping all around
Come
you,
on.
chewing at the priestess.
I'm going
I
to
would be dead.
attempt to
Oh
latch
no, I
on
wouldn't be.
with
I
my
wouldn't
claw.
But I would be now.
Doing my charnel touch, but I also am going to be in a way sort of like convincing it that I'm its new master, necrotic energy, whatever. That's what the priestess was using. So I want to intimidate it. I want to latch
Okay.
on, do damage. In an,
Didn't he do
in an
that with that
attempt
frog
on
that I killed?
intimidation.
That I tried to save.
Um,
I'm really not a good druid, guys. I really suck at that.
so.
I'm just trying, but it's against my nature.
I don't even know if it's intelligent enough to be intimidated. I mean, that would be obviously up to you. But,
Oh, that's up to the book. Maybe it's up to the book.
well, you're the DM.
Hmm.
What are we doing here?
What's happening? Who are you people? I'm being held against my will to DM. Alright. By the way, just so you know, this creature is covered in gems, golden skulls, and it's been adorned quite heavily with things. Very strange looking thing.
I wouldn't be able to intentionally
Can I see a
end
picture of
my
it?
invisibility spell,
Is there
would
a
I?
picture of it?
There he is.
Because
somewhere.
there was a potion.
Well, why wouldn't you show
It's
it to us where we
alchemical,
can
it's not
see
a-
So
it?
there's nothing I can do.
Show
Okay.
it to me, please.
I mean, I could like put mud on myself.
Please.
You could,
My
in theory.
There he is.
my
Oh, is this the thing that?
big ability
What's-
requires things to see me.
I thought those were Christmas lights.
So here it is.
But does it have legs? I didn't see it had legs.
Two-head shark. Do
Mhm.
do 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 do. Two-head shark. Do 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 do. Two-head shark.
So
I mean, this thing's not really
it
well.
needs to roll Constitution
It's
save
really
for the
cute.
attack.
She's always like,
Adorned
"Shark,
in
do, do,
What do you wanna bet
do,
it's not
do,
gonna
do,
read?
do,
And it does. What is with my natural ones?
And
Almost
then
like the name on track.
so
You're the one that named it that, so you just kind of.
Because natural 20 was taken, and I realized that I'm definitely not a natural 20.
When he was looking for a good name of the channel, it was just the most natural one.
Yeah. And then the tagline came with it.
so it
It's not a
Alright.
very good one.
I only
Say.
deal 1 damage of necrotic energy, but
Damn!
One?
but my with my goal to intimidate it, I rolled intimidation. I mean, did you want me to roll
So-
intimidation, or is that completely pointless?
To a degree,
Okay.
yeah, roll intimidation for sure.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah, it's 22.
Yeah. Okay, so it is intimidated by you,
Okay.
but you sense its mind, and there's a brief moment where you hear and are taken for just a second deep underneath the waves, but not of this realm. And there's something that says, basically translated, "How dare you to my herald?" You know, it's basically saying like you're mocking my herald.
There's
You
something
heard the
else
voice
underneath.
of Sekala, which is kind of terrifying. You're angering a lot of gods.
Yeah.
Loth, Sekala. Let's just keep going. Let's add more.
Well, that's my job.
All right. All right. Next week, are you doing anything else? It is intimidated of you.
Okay.
It doesn't know where you are, but it's very concerned.
Well, I'm gonna be trying to hang on
Oh, I'm sure you are.
for now.
You're getting
anyways.
zapped, but yes. All right. Next we have. Well, it's,
we'll just have to deal with it.
Yes.
I don't know where you are. We're invisible.
I know.
Rolling at disadvantage. I rolled an 18 naturally, and then I rolled a 1 naturally. It misses and hurts itself. It bites its own self, essentially. 1 damage, not much. And then a natural 19. And then a natural 10. Does it get a... Wait, this one doesn't have a disadvantage on it, does it?
What was it?
Oh, its
say?
strength is half.
Its damage is halved on strength attack.
Oh, which it is.
So if it hits me with a strength based attack, it's halved.
Okay, so as a 10 plus 5, so it's 15 hit.
No.
Alright, it's trying to get you, but you're just right in the center. It's just like, ah! It's like, it's a good place to be. Alright, your turn, Keith. My guys, I swear, they can do a lot of damage. They are not doing it. It's very upsetting in a very fun but horrible way. Story of DMing.
I'm going to.
It's been what, 3 rounds since I cast that?
Yes.
I'm going to, before I do any action,
Yeah.
I'm going to shout as loud as I can
Shouting
that I'm going to shout as loud as I can that their leaders are dead. They can lay down their arms now. And then I'm going to fire an arrow at Zetuhetu Shark.
Okay. I'm just going to tell you real quick, because this may never come up again. I'm controlling the armies as one entity, just like I would control an NPC. 3 different sections of this army. All heard you.
Oh wow.
All of them rolled below 5 on intimidation. The fact that you killed their leader also gives you victory points. To both our leaders, both of them were 25 victory points each. One Savagin is 1. You guys did a lot of victory points right away. That right there, the fact that you were stealthed on top of it, that actually has victory points of 25 as well if you were stealthed when this all happened before. They are quickly dissipating in the sense of formal, I mean not formal, like lines and ready to fight. They are now freaking out. The giant snake is bloodied at this point, but the people, the Savagin, are very afraid because both their leaders are lying dead. As they're turning around, they're seeing this, and they're getting attacked from both sides.
A bloodied one-eyed
Yeah,
elf.
as you're just like screaming, "Your leaders are dead!" You know, just screaming, and they're just like, "Oh." That's what's happened. Anyway, continue with what you were doing. I'm just letting you know that is what just happened.
Yeah. I'm going to now
It's also in here too.
fire at the shark. Do you want me to fire with disadvantage?
I still
At
want
this
to blow
shark.
this place up because
For
there's still
this
some in
one,
there.
for
huh?
this one, no, no, because you've calibrated, so to speak.
Oh, that was my first roll, and it was a natural 20, but it was with an adamantine arrow, so it was a critical anyway.
Yeah, well,
You get like a double critical.
Instant kill.
double free blast.
54%. And
That's a throwback.
I will
Roll
also
twice on the chart and apply both effects to the target.
roll again.
Nice.
Nice.
2 more times.
Yeah.
What was that?
It's
taking
I
both.
want to read it.
54. Grievous hurt. Roll twice on the chart and apply both effects to the target.
Reroll again.
Yeah, he rolls twice.
77.
77 for your first one. That one is a Vexing Anguish. You receive advantage on all melee attacks versus the target, and the target has disadvantage for the remainder of the encounter. Just disadvantage. Not on a particular person, just disadvantage.
Well,
Second roll, 2.
Roll the 2.
2.
I hope it's a big
Gruesome Slash. The target must make a successful DC 10 Constitution save or receive disadvantage for its next attack.
well, it's
Well,
already has.
already has.
Super disadvantage. Well, I beat it with it.
Also, if
No, it
you
didn't.
if you could go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw, that would be great. DC 16.
3.
So it fails. It has disadvantage on
So is that
everyone
like 4
already.
rolls take the lowest?
I think so. Yeah, I think we're almost at that point.
And 10,
You guys
No,
are,
we don't.
18.
Suck.
you're
You're
amazing. It's true.
36 points of damage on this thing.
6 points of damage. The arrow goes through one of the heads and kills it. The other head is flopping around wildly. You killed me, kind of. It must be upsetting to be like 2 minds, also now 1. That would be really weird.
And
What's happened?
he is feeling borderline bloodlust right now, but
Borderline?
I'm gonna play to my character and not do anything because it is not what he would do.
Woody?
He would not.
Okay. I was just trying to make you do
My,
something.
my, bar- my barbarian that I was playing would have, but that is not this character.
There's some options in the future. All right, I want to see some stuff. All right, next, unless you're going
That's-
to
Oh, I
destroy
would.
the entire world with it.
Nope, that's all I'm gonna do right now.
And so one of its heads is.
One of its head just got an arrow through it, like right.
Is
in
the whole
eyes.
monster dead, or is
It's not dead. The other,
it
it's
still
still
has
alive and freaking out, but there's definitely a limpness to the other side of it.
When you got struck by lightning, did you cry out?
No.
No. Okay, so I don't know you're there.
He's just like stabbing it with his hands. I'm doing this
All
again.
right.
You're not Wolverine. You're just
So
he's in it. Yeah, you go
Hang
and
on.
fair is fair. You
all right.
you literally don't know. Lightning again.
Yeah.
Okay, boom boom. What is
That's
it do?
all, guys. It lasts 10 minutes. I'm.
It rolls.
And really, this is all taking less than 10 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
we
This
haven't
part.
even been 10 rounds yet.
Yeah.
This I had to beat a 13,
Well,
right?
think how fast you shot him.
This
shot
is-
the Baroness. It was a quick.
This
It
has
was
maybe
like
been we've maybe
I actually,
been 30,
probably
45
shouldn't have been
seconds.
hit on that last one because you gave me that cloak of protection. That would have gotten me up to 13.
Well, it rolled a 12 on it.
Oh,
Yeah. and
so
that-
he didn't get that 15
I
damage
wouldn't
last
have,
time
yeah.
because he forgot that he does have that.
That cloak of protection.
Cloak of
adds
So
plus one.
you got hit by it, but you just like covered up.
Yeah.
It was like.
and I'm just realizing it because I rolled a 12 again, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got that plus
Well, he
one.
rolled a
Yeah.
12 as well, and
But he didn't then.
beat it. Yeah,
Okay.
'cause he's a
But then he
15.
did a 13.
Yeah.
And where's my?
Of course he didn't
Where'd it
save.
go?
Why
Oh.
would he save? It's only the Herald of Sekala. Why would he be good at anything?
5, 8,
I'm a bit jaded. There's these moments where I'm like, I really was
17.
excited to kill anyone. 17 total?
Is it dead? I want to kill something.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dead by 4 points.
Yay! I killed
Big
something.
two-headed shark.
finally.
Yeah. She blasts it and it splits in half and you just like get covered in grossness.
I was gonna make it
Well,
nighttime.
That's always what happens, though. Every time I kill something, he always gets covered in something.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get
At least he
hurt.
didn't get damaged.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
Um,
gonna start collecting trinkets off the shark and cutting them into
yeah, that's actually a really good idea. There's like things on it that are
We
worth
killed your
500
beast!
gold. Like giant diamond things like stuck into it. It's like, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Now I just want to like.
Alright, you yelled that, and he's currently yelling that as a lightning bolt blows up the Maw of Sekala, which, by the way, scares the ever living out of all of them. They start to flee in every which direction.
The
they can.
gods are on our
Well,
side.
essentially, you killed their herald of their god, which was supposed to lead them into battle and succeed. It didn't.
It didn't lead them at all.
No, that
it
will
like
not.
it was the good.
Barely made it out of the water.
I know. It was the last thing to go. Some leader.
What does it say?
11.
It counts.
11.
Okay, good to know. That was the snakes damaging the army. That didn't do too much. It did enough.
11 damage.
No, 11 people.
Oh.
They kill the snake. Ah, okay. Well, I lose. Anyway, it's not like I wanted to kill all of you, but
At least one of us.
maybe.
Hey, you got pretty close for me.
Yeah, kind of. You
Yeah.
lost an eye.
I lost an eye.
I'll take it.
and
The
30,
army starts to
39.
flee, and you can hear within the fort just
2/3 my health.
screaming and fighting and strange creatures, and you have no idea
There's
what's
more
going
creatures.
on. Inside. The battle's going on inside as well.
They passed us.
No,
No,
the water.
From the other
They
side.
went in the back door.
Oh.
They did not have as many, by the way, because you drew most of them out because of. Anyway, the good news is, quick synopsis. The battle ends,
You know what you should do? You should do like finish up what we're going on right
and
now,
then do
but
like of what
a
happened. during-
either like write a quick song with like a written summary of what happened after this.
That was the plan.
Yay! You have such good ideas.
Well,
This is like
in fairness, I really
that
was
was
going to
Mark
write a
talking to
song.
himself.
I was really going to
Stop
write a song.
talking to
'cause I did it
anyone
for the
else.
other one too, so I wanted to do it for this one.
So that's it.
More than that. So here's what happened over there. Just so you, as you're walking back across this mound that's been beaten down to almost nothing, you're like ankle deep in the water. You're up to your waist. And everyone.
My waist is at the wrinkles.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Wait, what? Oh, baby legs! Whee! Anyway, so you are walking up to the battle, or what's left of it. A
Wake
few
up my
Saladins
babies.
start to try to pass you, and you cut them down easily. He is just putting every arrow he can into as many as he's going. I assume, because you're in this like
Is our
rage.
crew on our ship, or are they fighting?
They were fighting. Some of them are on the ship. I did roll for everyone that was in that battle.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Why would you do that? It's so much to keep
What
track
happened?
of.
Yeah, well, Ada Oland fell in battle. Happy about that?
No, I'm saying like that will be so epic. Like we'll
We
put a big
also
statue
lost-
up.
We also lost Galen Primewater. He was a dapper old gentleman. He died.
We didn't know him.
You
Oceanus?
did.
We didn't know him. I don't remember his name.
Eleander, the leader of the army with the peg leg, also dead.
Oh.
The only one that survived was Anders.
That's is that the one
The young merchant guy he's the
Yeah.
only one that survived of the
Yeah, because
council.
he's gonna rule
I'm
the
not
town
kidding.
with Anders.
I rolled and it was injury. Okay, so it was death, injury, major wound. Oh, I mean not major wound. It was a minor wound, major wound, and healthy. Everyone rolled death except for him. He got a 20. He was the leader in the front, by the way.
Yeah.
So he's literally in the front, just just going crazy. Stories will be sung about that guy. The bad news is the council's completely wiped out. A good portion of
And Doric is dead.
Doric is dead. Doric is dead.
We give him a very epic.
I did not roll
Burial.
for Nilzio.
What about Oceanus?
Gravely wounded. Not a surprise there. Oceanus is dead.
Oh.
No! Not Oceanus. He had so much to live for.
Did he?
Yeah, actually he did.
Give him the grace of the DM.
So when Grace did
I give him my inspiration point. Just kidding. I don't like Oceanus. I don't know
Okay,
why I
was
didn't.
literally gonna
but-
let him roll again.
No, I do.
Do
I
it,
do
do
give him
it,
the
do it.
inspiration. I have 2, so. Natural 20?
He's minorly wounded.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
He owes
He
me a
lost
life
a
debt.
hand. I'll put it there. He lost a hand.
I don't know
Did-
why,
did
but I
I-
haven't liked Oceanus the whole time. I'm like,
Because I'm playing him.
I never liked his
She
character.
hates everyone I've ever played. Anyway, so long story short,
It's true.
the battle ends. It was bloody. Everyone makes their way back to Salt Marsh. Here's the thing, and I know that we don't have much time, but in fairness, this is what was going to happen. Along the route, do you go to your ship? Do you go by land? Important.
To
I don't want
Back
to
to
walk.
what?
I want to take our ship.
That would make sense. It's
To
not
what?
far.
Back to
Salt Marsh.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna convene for a funeral / celebration.
Yeah. I would take those that are close to us. And let like Doric. Take him on our ship with us. Take.
Yeah, he's kind of in half, but you
Nilzio?
can kind of like put him together.
Well, we'll wrap. him
Exactly
together.
wrapped. I mean, you can see like his face,
Yeah.
but yeah, poor Doric. Anyway,
I'm so
And
sad.
he will be henceforth remembered as Doric, not Dorkin.
that almost is touching.
Almost.
Okay, it is. So you bring him back to your boat, your ship, not a boat, and every one of you have a little silent remembrance of Doric and those that had fallen. A few of your crew members actually fell, but you didn't really know their names. But the only ones noticeable, the one that I was going to tell you about, Petra.
Inspiration point.
Do you have a second
Yep, I
one?
have 2.
Oh.
What else am I gonna use it for, guys?
She survived
Another
by the
life
grace
debt.
of the gods.
Another life debt.
Okay, well, fair.
I'm just
You
wrapping
now
him
have
up.
2 slaves.
Yes.
Okay, so she survived. She was injured as well. but she made it back.
We were praying for you.
So you make it back to Saltmarsh. As your ship pulls into the port and people start loading you up,
Rupert.
pulling apart, there is a contingent of Imperial soldiers on the dock with a warrant for your arrest. And you know this because all stand as you hear,
Rupert.
by the order of the Imperial Majesty, you are hereby under arrest.
Full on piracy, guys.
Wait. So
This is literally what happened. I told you there'd be consequences,
So-
and I never lied.
Was he not in the battle?
He did not fight.
Ooh.
I want the
Coward.
boat to dock, and I want to get off of it.
Oh, he's a coward.
Okay. There are 6 Imperial Tower Shield guards.
Okay.
Just letting you know. I'm not saying they're not unbeatable.
We
'Cause I
should
mean,
like tattoo
This is what I
coward
wanna
on
do.
his face.
huh?
This is what I want to do. So I calmly walk off the boat. What was his name again?
Rupert.
Bogue.
Wait, hold on,
Or
I'm missing.
Captain Bogue.
Was this the episode I wasn't here?
The guy that we humiliated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He made him bow to him.
We shamed him. That's what I
Yeah.
wrote.
Also,
I wrote.
Rightfully so. He
assaulted
was
an
terrible.
Imperial
I wrote
officer.
that he is an insufferable jackass, and we shamed him
Publicly.
So
thoroughly.
I'm gonna stand maybe 10
He
feet
made
in front
him
of them,
kneel
Okay.
down to him, and he's. Yeah, it was good.
and
You're a gnome, right?
When you do, he draws his sword and he points it. No funny business, gnome.
excuse me, you little shit.
Go on.
If you think you're gonna tell me what to do, or you think you can take me in, you do not know the grave that you're digging for yourself. And I'm going to use thaumaturgy to make my hands glow with like a black enervating energy
Okay.
and flash the color of my eyes.
I'm
And
just watching this. This is great.
and I am going to use fearsome countenance.
He was there when we all talked about, and he just didn't fight.
Because even if you go to it, that's as you're getting off.
I would have used this in the fight, but I was invisible.
Yeah.
I couldn't use it, so I'm using fearsome countenance. So
It works.
every creature that can see me has to beat a 19.
Even us. I,
6. All the terror
Natural 20.
shaking in their boots.
I'm not scared of you. What about you? Are you
they're
scared of him?
Oh,
Yeah.
They are all terrified.
yeah.
Just as Gnome Dreadclaw. No captain.
So, and I know I've described this before, but I'm again,
Of course.
fear radiates
What if they all
radiates
beat
outward
it?
from your glare, right?
They're like, yeah, kill him.
On a failure, your targets are frightened and stunned until the end of their next turn. You can concentrate on this power and extend the frightened condition for the duration of your concentration up to a maximum of 1 hour.
So you can make them afraid of you for an hour
Yeah,
if you're concentrated, which
yeah.
you are.
So,
Well, you got them all in your grasp.
I'm gonna walk right up to him, grab him by the throat, and throw him onto the ground, and say, "If you come after me, if you even talk about me to anybody ever again, including your father, you're not even gonna bring my name up. If he asks you about me, as far as you know, I don't exist anymore."
He has wet
Did it quit?
himself.
Oh,
No,
No, it's still going.
oh, okay.
that's not a good
Still
sign.
going. It was your low battery, and so I think it paused it.
Oh no, it's still going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay.
I just think it
All right.
paused for a second.
So yeah, I grabbed him by the throat, threw him to the ground, and I don't exist anymore. You're never gonna mention my name to a single living soul ever again.
And he literally is just nodding his head, and he's just like, I'm sorry. You don't exist, Captain Dreadclaw. Who? I don't know him.
And I want him to just feel a slight tingle of necrosis. I don't want to like hurt him or kill him. I just want
he
him to
takes
feel.
one damage.
Yeah.
Like he's dying.
I just want him to feel.
The
Yeah.
power, what you could.
The
get to.
cursed
Yeah,
energy.
gotcha.
Yeah.
It works. The tower shield guys have dropped their weapons, and they start backing up.
And at this point, we get back on the boat and sail off into the
Right.
sunset.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go and. Are we gonna go and talk to the people at Saltmarsh, or are we just leaving?
That would be a great legacy to leave right there.
Yeah, I have no ties to Saltmarsh at this
Me
point.
neither.
We've got tons of
They'll
money.
sing songs about us
What else are they gonna give
until
us? They all died.
Yeah.
those
We've
that
lost
survived will sing songs of all of us for generations.
You
Yeah.
guys freaking wipe them out.
One more last lightning strike. Just kidding.
As you're leaving, the silhouette of your sails billowing in the distance, they see a flash of lightning, and they are never seen again. I'm
And
just
we're
kidding.
officially
And
pirates.
you are officially pirates. You're literally enemies of the crown.
So funny because when we started this, we're like, no, we're not gonna be
Don't wanna be
pirates. We're gonna be
pirates.
privateers.
So sorry this lasted longer. By the way, sorry. I didn't intend, but it just had to end.
No,
It just
we couldn't have
It,
really.
it did. It had to. If we stopped halfway through that, it wouldn't have made sense. So, that being said, we have enjoyed you for this entire thing. I know there's about 50 of you that regularly watch. The dancing behind the camera is one of a kind. I wish you could see it. But we
It's just
appreciate
for
you.
our
This has
enjoyment.
been the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. The
you
majority.
said it right.
I
Salts of Ghost
the
Marsh.
salty ghost marsh of Sagwagon, and it's been fun. We appreciate you supporting us and being a part of this, and we look forward to our next campaign. We have some stuff we will announce. Probably we'll just start it. I mean, really, but we'll talk. We'll see. You'll show. Yeah. Anyway, we appreciate you
You'll
so much.
show.
We'll show you what we're doing. We're not going to tell you. Anyway, thank you so much for everything. We appreciate all you've done, and may your rolls always be natural ones, just not natural ones.
I feel like we should have all said that together. Like,
We said it together.
you know what I mean?
Goodbye.
There's a-